Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and today we're going to be talking about some recent news in the NBA. As yesterday, it was reported by Bleacher Report and Jake Fisher, Yahoo Sports reporter, that two teams that are recently been linked to Wizards free agent Kyle Kuzma are the Indiana Pacers and the Houston Rockets. As a Houston Rockets fan, this is another player for us Rockets fans to talk about potential signing, as this is not one I am in favor of. I'll be honest, this is not one I would like the Rockets to make, but I would say there are other free agents that I would definitely want Kyle Kuzma more than some others, and I think everybody can kind of guess who I'm talking about, and I know every Rockets fan does not want Dylan. I can't say every, because I have seen some crazy Rockets fans on Twitter, but I will say that there is a free agent or two. I would rather us sign Kuzma than a couple other guys like Dylan Brooks. There's a couple other free agents I'd like us to avoid of, but I just don't see the fit with Kyle Kuzma on the Rockets. I think he'd be a great fit for the Memphis Grizzlies or the New York Knicks. Teams like that. I think either the Knicks or the Grizzlies would be great for Kyle Kuzma. I think he'd be great on either one of those teams, or even if he goes to the Pacers, because the Pacers are also interested. Because what this report says is Kyle Kuzma is linked to the Rockets and Pacers and free agency. No pathway for the Suns, with the Phoenix Suns likely unable to bring in Kyle Kuzma. The soon-to-be free agent has been connected with Houston Rockets and the Indiana Pacers. Now, Kyle Kuzma is a great player, averaged 21 points per game with 7 rebounds per game this season. But I just don't think he fits well in the Rockets. Him and Kyle Kuzma, him and himself. Him and Jabari Smith Jr. I think would actually be pretty nice together on the court, because they're kind of similar with games. I mean, they're both decent, really decent shooters. I don't know. I feel like Jabari Smith Jr. and Kyle Kuzma would be nice on the court, but besides that, I think Kyle Kuzma is going to also be a little expensive this free agency, and I think he's a guy that the Rockets should most likely stay away from. I'm never going to say I'd rather the Rockets sign Dylan Brooks, but Kyle Kuzma would definitely be better than bringing in Dylan Brooks for sure. But it would be a solid signing. I think my biggest thing is the price. What is the price we're going to be paying for Kyle Kuzma to come on the Rockets? I guess this is a backup plan if Cam Johnson doesn't work out. Because if you think about it like this, Cam Johnson, we can make an offer to Cam Johnson. That can happen. We can make an offer to Cam Johnson, but any offer that is made to Cam Johnson is most likely going to get matched by the Brooklyn Nets. So I get wanting Cam Johnson. I want Cam Johnson on the Rockets too, but the Nets will most likely offer. We're gonna have to make some type of offer to Cam Johnson that is gonna make the Nets go, all right, we can't match this stuff. We can't match this, and that is something I just don't see. I think Cam Johnson to the Houston Rockets is very unrealistic. I want it to happen. I mean, that's one of the number one free agents I want us to bring in, but I don't think it happened. So you want to bring in a forward, a couple other guys. I mean, Dylan Brooks, I say hell no, but apparently the Rockets are all in for Dylan Brooks, which just makes no sense. I mean, they have interest in Porzingis, but you can't, if you're going to bring in James Harden, you can't bring in both Porzingis and James Harden. Although I don't know if you could bring in Kuzma and Harden at the same time too, but oh yeah, you could. If you could bring in Cam Johnson and if you could bring in Cam Johnson and James Harden, you could do the same with Kuzma, because I honestly think, even though Kuzma had a better season than Cam Johnson, I think Cam Johnson is probably worth more in free agency than Kyle Kuzma is. But, it wouldn't be a bad signing for the Rockets. I just, yes, he had a good season, but you're talking about a good season on a bad Washington Wizards team. I know the Rockets were the worst team in the NBA last year, one of the worst teams in the NBA last year, but they're going to be better this year. Jalen is improving, Jabari is improving, Sengun is improving. Reportedly, both Jalen and Sengun have both gotten taller and both have gained a little bit of weight. The Rockets have the 4th overall pick. They're going to add in a weapon like Amen Thompson. They're going to add in someone really good like Amen Thompson with the 4th overall pick. Maybe Brandon Miller falls to 4. They're either going to get Brandon Miller, Amen Thompson at 4. So yeah, either add in Brandon Miller, Amon Thompson. They have one of the best cap space in free agency out of the whole NBA. They can bring in James Harden and then bring in another top free agent. The Rockets are not going to be bad next year. Plus that, not only that, but the Rockets don't own their first round pick next year. So there's no reason for them to try to be bad. Last year we saw them tanking for Wemby. They have no reason to lose next year. So the Rockets are going to be aggressive. And I don't know how good Kyle Kuzma would be on a winning team. Yes, we kind of saw him on those Lakers teams. But, I don't know. I think I like how Kuzma as a person, and he's a good player. I just don't think he fits with the Rockets. But that is just my opinion. You guys have more thoughts on the potential signing Rockets fans. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out. Go Rockets.